All right, everyone, let's quickly start with our writing class today. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a question. We will understand the structure to be used for this, the right ideas, the wrong ideas, and then I've got an essay. I'll evaluate it right in front of you. That would probably take first 25 to 30 minutes. The post 30 minutes is for you to write an essay. I'm going to give you a question, and then I'll review the essay on the fly. Okay, right here in the class. Let's quickly start with class. This is the question. You can try reading the question. All cars burn fossil fuels. All cars that burn fossil fuels should be banned, and electric cars should replace them. Do you agree, disagree? What people end up writing, they write the disadvantages of burning fossil fuels in one paragraph, then advantages of having electric cars in second paragraph, and then they conclude since electric cars have a lot of advantages, they should be used, and cars that use fossil fuels should be replaced. That's not the question. Pay more attention. You agree for what? You agree for the replacement. What is this replacement? Replace cars that use fossil fuels with electric cars. So now whatever the idea that you write, second para also should be for this, third para also should be for this. You cannot write the advantages. The question is not advantages. Hope you are getting it. If you agree, then you agree for the replacement. Second paragraph. Third para as well, you're gonna agree for replacement with another idea. What's the first para? Your viewpoint. Paraphrase. All cars that burn fossil fuels should be banned. Electric cars should replace them. You can write, these days, many cars are burning fossil fuels, which is not good for the environment. As a result, many hope or many view that the cars that use fossil fuels like petrol, diesel should be completely banned. And instead, we should start promoting electric cars. My view is that paraphrase and viewpoint. Paraphrase means whatever the lines are there, you're going to change it with your own words. And then viewpoint. What is my viewpoint? I agree to this. I disagree to this. You've got only two options. If you agree, let's say you agreed. Then second paragraph also you need to agree. Third paragraph also you need to disagree. You cannot say second paragraph agree, third paragraph disagree. Hope you're getting it. And fourth paragraph is the conclusion. Now, second paragraph says you agree for the replacement. Why we should replace the old cars, I mean the petrol or diesel cars with electric cars. That entire thing, because the fossil fuels, I mean the petrol cars, diesel cars would do blah, 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 these things. And this can be overcome using electric cars. As a result, use electric cars instead of fossil fuels. Third paragraph, similar thing, but with a new idea. Now let's write the idea generation. How you are evaluated with respect to four components: task response, coherence, cohesion, lexical resource, and grammar. These are the four components with which you will be evaluated. And in this, when we properly pay attention, lexical resource and grammar means vocabulary and grammar, not a high priority as long as you have basic English, basic grammar, basic vocabulary. But these two are the ones that decide your scores. Task response is all about the right ideas. Coherence cohesion is all about the narration. Now, what is the right idea for second paragraph? Can anyone help me identify the right idea? One of the ideas, please. What could be the right idea for this particular question? The question is right over here. Let me arrange it neatly. Yeah. What would be the right idea for this question? Low cost. No, that's a wrong idea. Low cost is not even we're talking about. Very good, mommy. Eco-friendly. Great. Now, second paragraph, you agree for the replacement. Replace the cars that use petrol or diesel with electric cars because these electric cars are eco-friendly. That's the right idea. And petrol or diesel cars are not. Now you this idea is correct. Eco-friendly is one particular topic that we picked up, and now we will weigh the points because of this eco-friendly thing, right? This petrol diesel cars full of smoke lead to so many problems. Eco-friendly, no problems. As a result, replace them. That writing, continuing, expanding the ideas is called coherence, cohesion. One idea is enough. One idea is more than enough. Task response is part of it. It is not the entire thing. Second paragraph, we write one idea. For this one idea, we write supporting idea and one example. This together should combine into 5 or 6 or 7 sentences. One idea, one sentence. Supporting idea, you can write 1 or 2 sentences. Example, minimum 3 sentences. If you write, it would look better. The same way here, second para is done and tested. Now, eco-friendly is one topic. Can we take it up? Definitely yes. Can anyone give me another paragraph, another idea, please? Second paragraph is done, but third paragraph also we need one more idea. Any idea why you think petrol diesel cars should be completely banned and we should start using electric cars? Maintenance free, I don't think so. Diesel cars also need the maintenance. Sorry, I mean, the electric vehicles also need the maintenance, of course. If something is going wrong, you need to maintain it. Anything else? Ramchandra Naidu, why you think electric cars should be promoted and petrol diesel cars should be banned? One is eco-friendly. Other than that, everyone is just thinking about electric cars. Think about the problems with respect to fossil fuels. One is the air quality will go down because they're not eco-friendly. They burn. Price. Let's not bring. Not, electric cars are much more costlier than fossil. I mean, petrol cars. Trust me. Electric cars are more costlier than the petrol cars. Okay, tell me one thing. Why do you think petrol and diesel cars are not good? No. Why do you think petrol less noise pollution? No, man. Both will beep, beep, same honking. Fossil fuels, do you think it will last forever? We need to import the fossil fuels from Saudi. How much money, man? And they don't last forever. Fossil fuels will one day, you know, just be depleted. And then finding a solution. No, right now only find a solution. No? And conserve the fossil fuels. They may be needed for some other purpose because they're not renewable. Just like solar energy, you can renew it. Here, this cannot be renewed. This is the best idea. You choose any other idea with respect to price, it's very much debatable. Correct. Third paragraph. Fossil fuels are non-renewable energy. So conserve them. And how do you conserve? Use electric cars. Because getting it, you write any other idea which may not sound logically correct, you may end up getting low scores. So now we will review this. Hope you're getting it. Any other doubts? So these two are considered the good ideas. Price, I don't agree. See, whatever you choose, it should not be very much debatable. Very much debatable to some extent. Okay, it's very much debatable when you say petrol cars are costly, electric cars are cheaper, maintenance free. No, for this also, just you don't have to put fuel. Electricity bill you need to pay. No, so maintenance free. No, they're not the great ideas. Just because it is maintenance free, you will take that up, is it? No, because there is a much more bigger reason behind it. Hope you are getting it. So now, any other doubts you have? Let me know. Any other doubts? All right. So now we will move on to this review. I forgot the name of the student. Is the student here? He has written or she has written this. I think I forgot the name. Just now I remember. Not Marmik, not Renu, not Uma. Okay, I forgot. All right. It's a very nicely done essay. I would have given 7, maybe. I'm not sure how much Kansan ma'am has given, but it's very nicely written essay. So I thought I'll take this up and show you. The same question, I'll rewrite the question here. The cars which run by combustion of fossil fuels should be restricted altogether, and battery powered cars must be used instead. Whatever is written here, same thing. Electric cars, battery cars should be replaced, them, must be used instead. Banned, restricted. This is called paraphrasing. I agree. Now the viewpoint, I agree with this initiative because it will lead to preservation of fossil fuels and significant decrease in air pollution. That's it. This is not required to write over here, but if you really want, you can write it. So his point is we can preserve the fossil fuels, which once depleted is gone. So let's preserve it. How do you preserve it? Let's not use it for cars. And how do you run cars? By electric cars. And air pollution also will go down. For these two reasons, it's better to use electric cars. Very good idea. So let's read this. Using electric cars instead of fossil fuel driven cars. This is his main idea. Will aid in preservation of fossil fuels. This is a simple sentence. That's the main idea. Now, what's supporting idea? This is supporting idea. Till here is supporting idea. He has written multiple things. So let's review them step by step. 1 second. Almost all cars utilize fuels like petrol and diesel derived from fossil fuels for operating, which now when you use the word which, it becomes a complex sentence. Which is leading to, probably you can say which leads to, put it in the present tense, overutilization of these resources. Electric cars, if used as a replacement, run on batteries, which will is wrong. Electric cars will reduce. Electric, comma is comma separated two things. If used as a replacement on batteries, will reduce the use of fossil fuels and aid in preserving them. Great, nice ideas. Supporting idea is nice. It's a continuation of the previous line. Additionally, when you use additionally, it means a new idea. Maybe he wanted to say new supporting idea. Fossil fuels are non-renewable resources. Overutilization is not there. Because of that, you switch to batteries. But additionally, fossil fuels are non-renewable energy resources, which makes them limited in their availability. They can be utilized faster than they are replenished. So by decreasing their usage by electric cars, by is wrong. Decreasing the usage will lead to conservation of fossil fuels for the future. I'm not completely okay with this style of writing because it's like a rubber band. We're expanding it, expanding. All these could have been written not in additionally, but in exam. Correct. So here, for example, fossil fuels such as petrol and diesel are non-renewable, which makes them limited, which is the case now, as many have petrol and diesel cars. So by decreasing their usage will lead to conservation of. This is also proved. Where people are increasingly buying Tesla cars which run on battery. As a result, the sales of petrol and diesel is seen to be decreasing, which in turn is helping to consume fossil fuels. Very nicely written, just that stretched a bit. See, whatever you want to stretch in, for instance. Don't risk it by writing before it. Supporting idea should not be like, introduce a lot of new things. Supporting idea should only talk about why do you think it will aid in preservation of fossil fuels? Because almost all cars use this, leading to overutilization. Electric cars, if used as replacement, will reduce the use of, preservation of. That's it. So that's supporting it is enough. Now, an example, you expand it. Hope you're getting it. So, main idea is like basement in apartment. Supporting idea is like ground floor. Example is like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, including terrace up to sky. You can expand it the way you want it. Otherwise, neatly written. I just switch this example and added little bit here and there. Otherwise, I mean the ideas are perfect. The coherence question could be much better, but yes, this is also not bad. Any doubts so far? No doubts. All right. Moreover, driving e-cars should contribute in decreasing the air pollution. Driving e-cars should contribute in decreasing may not be a right usage, but it's okay. Uh, Decreasing the air pollution is the main idea. Very nicely written. This is because your supporting get started. Pay more attention. It's always the main idea, supporting idea, example. That's the structure. The traditional cars run by combustion of fuel generate a lot of harmful gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, etc., which are released in the atmosphere, causing air pollution. It's a very lengthy sentence, could have been divided into two, but it's still fine. The petrol diesel cars pollute the atmosphere. Also, cars using petrol and diesel are known to be one of the leading contributors to air pollution in the world. Do you think this is a separate line compared to the previous one? How many of you think this line, also cars using petrol and diesel are known to be one of the leading, is how many of you think this is the same as the previous line? I want it in fraction, please. How many of you think this is same as the previous line? Don't want to reply? It's same, yes. It's 100% same. Yes, correct, Marvik. So this now we will remove it. Not required. Why do you want to write something that's duplicated? When these cars are completely replaced with e-cars, a dramatic decline of pollutants could be seen in the air as e-cars run purely on battery and do not contribute in any way to a polluted environment. I'm just adding because nowhere we wrote e-cars will not emit because the person assumes e-cars, everybody knows. Everybody knows that e-cars will not emit. No, you cannot assume things. You need to state. So we added this. For example, Delhi, a state in India, is known for its high air pollution. A majority of people started switching to have started, means even now it's prevalent, from petrol cars, which has resulted in the air quality being improved. One line is enough, if possible, write two sentences, but it's okay. Or you can write this is because if you have not added it here, this line, you can add it here. This is because e-cars run purely on battery and do not contribute in any way to polluted environment. Something like this, I'm just giving an idea, skeletal. Something like this you do, you get marks. But this person probably will end up getting 7, apart from few here and there things I interchanged. Otherwise, the person was really good. So this is the first paragraph. Second is the main body. Third is a second body. And fourth is a conclusion. Conclusion and intro, you don't have to use too much of your brain. Here you use too much of your brain for second and the third paragraph, wherein you think about the right ideas, wrong ideas, how to write, main idea, supporting an example. You need time. Conclusion, you don't need time because you will not be invoking any thought in writing conclusion. What do you do in conclusion? You just go to second paragraph, pay more attention. It's a very, very simple strategy. Whatever you have written, summarize in one sentence. Come to third paragraph. Whatever you have written, summarize in one sentence. For second paragraph, electric cars will aid in preservation of fossil fuels. First, in conclusion, electric cars will definitely contribute to the preservation of fossil fuels and this line. Moreover, driving e-cars contribute in decreasing air pollution, and e-cars will definitely help to bring the air pollution level lesser as they don't emit any carbon dioxide. That's all you need to write here. In conclusion, usage of cars powered by burning of fossil fuels should be completely prohibited, which will contribute to the conservation of fossil fuels, and clean air and electric cars should be opted instead. This will come over the time, but yes, it's just a summary of what you have written above. You don't have to think and write a new thing here. Conclusion is just whatever is above, you just conclude it so that whoever doesn't have time to read the entire body 1 and body 2. This is called body 1 and body 2. Whoever doesn't have time to read all, what they'll do, they'll just read the conclusion to understand what you've written above. That's the idea behind conclusion. Introduction, again, whatever is there, you copy paste here, but change some words and add viewpoint. Any doubts that you have, you can ask me. All are very quiet. No doubts. If you say no doubts, my job is done. My job has become very easy. Any other doubts? All right, so now I want you to write for the same question. So write second para. How do you write? Main idea. You choose whatever the idea that you have taken here is also fine. Main idea, supporting idea, example. After this, send me for evaluation. Those who are good at typing, type it in the chat option neatly, properly without any mistakes. Those who are comfortable in writing in a piece of paper, write on a piece of paper, take a picture of it and WhatsApp me. My number is the same number from where I shared the meeting ID a couple of minutes ago.